present, the respective ratio between the percentages of P and Q is 7:9. Also at present, R is 15 years older than P. 15 years ago, the respective ratio between PCH and RCH at that time was 4:7. What is the sum of the percentages of PQR now? So here you have the ratio for P and R, that is 4:7 when it was 15 years ago. 15 years ago ratio is 4:7, but now see here difference also at present, R is 15 years older than P. That means age difference between both P and R is 15 years. So here difference is how many parts? 3 parts. 3 parts value is 15. If 3 parts is 15, 1 part is going to be 5. That means 4 parts is 4 5s are 20, and 7 parts is, that is 35. So it is 15 years ago. But present age of P is 20 plus 15, 35, and R's percentage is 50 years. Now P's percentage is how many parts? 7 parts. 7 parts value is 35. Each part value is 5. That means Q's age is 9 parts. Present age 9 parts means 9 5s are 45. Now it is P's age, it is Q's age, it is R's age. You need to add all this. 35 plus 45, 80. 80 plus 50, 130. Second option, final answer. Question number 43. A vessel contains 150 liters mixture of milk and water in the respective ratio of 11:4. 75 liters of this mixture was taken out from the vessel. 20 liters pure milk and 5 liters pure water was added to the mixture. By what percent is the quantity of milk in the final mixture less than the quantity of milk? By what percent is the quantity of water in the final mixture less than the quantity of milk? Okay, water is what percent less than the milk quantity, that you have to calculate. Now initially 150 liters mixture is there. Out of that 75 liter taken out, that means out of 150, 75 taken out means that is 75 remaining only. That 75 liters also is in the ratio, that is in the ratio 11:4. Total how many parts? 15 parts. 15 parts value 75. That means each part value is 5. So milk 11 parts. 11 parts is going to be 55. Water 4 parts. 4 parts is going to be, that is 4 into 5, that is 20. After this 20 liters pure milk added and 5 liters pure water added. That means now after adding, the pure milk is going to be 75 liters and water is going to be 25 liters. Now the question is, quantity of water is what percent less than quantity of milk? Now water is 25 liters, milk is 75 liters. Water is how much less? Water is how much less when you compare with milk? 50 liters less. 50 liters less than what? Milk, right? Milk is 75 liters. 50 by 75 into 100 percentage. 2 times 25, 2 times 25, 3 times. 2/3 means it is 66, 2 by 3 percentage. Third option, final answer. Question number 44. The speed of the boat in still water is 16 km per hour. When the speed of the current was 4 km per hour, the boat took 30 minutes more to cover d plus 30 kilometers downstream. And the time taken by the same boat to cover d kilometers downstream when the speed of the current was 3 km per hour. What is the value of d? So here boat is traveling two distances. The first case distance is d plus 30 kilometers, that is in downstream. In the second case it is traveling d kilometers, that is also downstream. But here when boat is traveling d plus 30 kilometers, it is taking 30 minutes more. When boat is traveling d plus 30 kilometers, it is taking 30 minutes more to travel 30 minutes more than to travel d kilometers downstream. Now time difference. Time taken to travel d plus 30 kilometers and time taken to travel d kilometers, that is equals to 30 minutes. 30 minutes means half an hour. Now what is time? Time means distance by speed. Distance is d plus 30 kilometers and speed is like downstream speed. Downstream speed means man speed plus stream speed. Man speed is 16 and stream speed is 4. That is going to be 20 minus. Here boat is traveling d kilometers only and here downstream speed here also man speed is 16 and here stream speed is 3. That is going to be 19 and that value is equals to 1 by 2. Now take LCM for both 20 and 19. LCM for 20 and 19 it is going to be consecutive numbers. LCM is a product, that is 380 and 20 19 times 19d plus 19 into 30 570 minus 19 20 times, that is minus 20d, and that value is equals to 1 by 2. 2 how many times here? 190 times. 19d minus 20d, that is minus d, and that minus d value is equals to 190 minus 570, that is minus 380. So d value is equals to 380 kilometers. Third option, final answer. They are asked about d value, that is 380. Third option, final answer. Question number 45. The respective ratio of numeric values of curved surface area and volume of a right circular cylinder is 1:7. If the height of the cylinder is 2 times of its radius, what is the total surface area of the cylinder? Now, curved surface area is 2 pi RH and volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Ratio for these two is given as 1:7. That means pi cancel, r cancel, and here h also cancel. From this 2 by r, here r square is there, but here only one r cancelled, another r is there. 2 by r equal to 1/7. That means r value is equal to 7 into that is 14, and height is 2 times of its radius. So height value is 2 into 14, that is 28. Now you have to calculate total surface area of the cylinder. Total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into r plus h. But in the options everywhere pi is there. You have to take out the pi. So pi here, and remaining the rest of the values are 2 into radius is 14 and r plus h. R is 14, h is 28, that is 42. Now let's go for units places. 2 into 4, 8. 8 into 2 is that is 6. So answer must be ending with 6 pi. 6 pi, only second option, final answer. Question number 46. A bag contains 8 red balls, 5 green balls and 7 yellow balls. If 2 balls are drawn at random, what is the probability that at least one of the balls drawn is red in color? Okay. Now total how many balls are there? 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 7, 20. 20 balls are there. So if you are taking 2 balls means, total number of possibilities are 20 C2. Now the condition is that at least one of the balls is red in color. That means 1 minus no red ball. 1 minus probability of no red ball. No red ball. So that is 1 minus. Total possibilities are 20 C2. No red ball means don't take red balls, and remaining balls are 12. Out of 12 you have to take 2. That is 1 minus 12 C2 by 20 C2. That is equals to 1 minus 12 C2 means that means 12 into 11 by 20 C2 means you can take it as 20 into 19. So here by 2 into 1, here also by 2 into 1, both gets cancelled. Now 4 3 times, 4 how many times here? 5 times. 19 into 5, 95. 95 minus 33. 95 minus 33 is 62. 62 by 95 is our final answer, which is our first option. Question number 47. A sum of money was invested in scheme X for 8 years, which offers simple interest at the rate of 15% per annum. The amount received from scheme X was then invested for 2 years in scheme Y, which offers compound interest at the rate of 25% per annum. If the interest received from scheme Y was rupees 1831.5, what was the sum invested in scheme X? So certain sum is invested in scheme X for 8 years and at 15% per annum, and that is in simple interest. So after 8 years from scheme X, so some amount will be received, and that amount was invested for 2 years in scheme Y, which offers compound interest at the rate of 25% per annum. Compound interest 2 years 25% means interest value is going to be 25 plus 25 plus 25 into 25, 625 by 100. That is going to be 6.25. So 2 years 25% compound interest is going to be 56.25%. Okay. Now, if the interest received from scheme Y was 1831.5, what is the sum invested in scheme X? Sum invested in scheme X, that you have to calculate. Now see here. Interest received in scheme Y, it is 1831.5. Just now we have seen in percentage. 2 years 25% compound interest means in percentage interest is going to be 56.25%, and 1831.5 is equal to 6.25%. Let's calculate the sum in scheme Y. Sum in scheme Y is 100% into 100. That sum in scheme Y is the amount from scheme X. Sum in the scheme Y is the amount obtained from scheme X. Now in scheme X, amount means sum plus interest. Sum is 100% and interest is 8 years 12% means 8 years 15% means 15 8s are 120. So from scheme X, amount is going to be 100% plus 120%. 220% is the amount. Okay. Now let's see. In scheme Y, interest is 1831.5, and that is equals to 56.25%. Just now we have seen, and 1% value is going to be 1831.5 by 56.25. And now let's calculate scheme Y's sum, that is 100% into 100. But scheme Y's sum is the amount obtained from scheme X. Amount obtained from scheme X is just now we have seen, that is 220. And now we have to calculate the sum of money invested in a scheme X, that is 100% into 100. So now you have to calculate this one. Now, so here 0 and decimal cancel, and decimal comes here, and decimal gets cancelled here. Now it is no decimal is there. Let's cancel it 25 2 times, and then 2 times, and then 5 times. Here it is 25 4 times. Now after this one, 5 4 times, and then 5 times. Let's cancel it 5 here, 5 3s here, 15 and then 5 6 times. 5 3 is 15, 33 is there, 5 6 times 30, 31 is there, 6 times and then 3 times. Next time 5 9 times and then 5 20 times. Now everywhere in the options 0 is there. Let's here you have only 1 0 and there is no possibility of getting other 0. So only 1 0 in answer you must have only 1 0. Either this or this or this are our answers. But okay, let's place this 0 here. Next go with units places. 3 into 4 that is 2. 2 into 2 that is 4. 4 by 9 into 2 that is 8. 8 has to become 4 means you need to multiply 8 with either 3 or 8. Answer must be ending with either 30 or 80. 30, 80. No, here 80 is there and these are not our answers and here it is 20 but we want 30 or 80. Not possible. Only answer possible is second option, final answer. Question number 36. Arithmetic questions are there. Let's solve. The sum invested in scheme B is thrice the sum invested in scheme A. Investment in scheme A is made for 4 years at 12% per annum simple interest and in scheme B for 5 years at 8% per annum simple interest. The total interest earned from both the schemes is rupees 8,064. How much was invested in scheme A? Now scheme B's investment is thrice of scheme A's investment. Let's say scheme A's investment is 100 rupees. Scheme B's investment is going to be 300 rupees. In scheme A, that is interest is for 4 years and rate is 12%. That means overall interest is going to be 48%. That 48% you have to calculate on 100. That means 48. And here scheme B 5 years at 40%. So overall interest is 40%. 40% of 300 is going to be 120. Now interest earned from both the schemes is 8,064. Interest earned from both the schemes is like 168 only, and this 168 value is equals to 8064. 8064. 8064. 8064 is equals to 168%, and you have to calculate invested in scheme A. Scheme A, that is 100% into 100. Now see here, don't calculate here. 8 is here and 4 is here. 8 has to become 4 means you need to multiply with either 3 or 8. Answer must be ending with either 300 or 800. So no, no, yes, no, no. Answer third option, final answer. Question number 37. At present, the respective ratio between the ages of A and B is 4:5, and that between A and C is 1:2. 9 years hence, the sum of the ages of A, B, C will be 95 years. Okay, what is the present age of A? Now AB ratio is there 4:5, AC ratio is there 1:2. So here A is 4 parts and here A is 1 part. So let's make equal that. That means multiply this ratio with 4. If you multiply this ratio with 4, A is to B is 4:5, A is to C is 4:8. That means ABC ratio is going to be 4:5:8. So together it is how many parts? 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 8, that is 17. So sum is going to be 17 parts, present ages sum. Now from the problem what we know is after 9 years, sum of ABC is 95 years. After 9 years, 95 means present sum is like, so you have to subtract 9 from everyone. So everyone means how many members are there? 3 members, and you have to subtract 3 9 times. 3 9s are, that is 27. 3 9s are 27. So 27 you need to subtract from what? 95. So 95 minus 27 is going to be 68. That means 68 is the present sum of ABC. Now together how many parts it is? 17 parts. 17 parts value is equal to 68. That means 1 part value is equals to 4. 17 4s are 68. And you have to calculate present age of A. Present age of A is 4 parts. 4 into 4, that is 16, which is fourth option, final answer.